All right, guys, we're down here in the garage today. We are going to talk about Sturgis 2024. Last year, Sturgis. I say last year because it's 2025 right now. Planning to go to Sturgis. Where do I start? This is the trip that almost never happened. Always wanted to go to Sturgis. Had planned it. Going to check it off the bucket list. Earlier in the year in 2024, we made the reservations for the hotel. Stayed in Rapid City. Good little hotel. Made it maybe 6 months prior to us going. A week before we set out for the trip, we had planned to ride the bike up there. Either ride the bike or trailer the bike up there and then ride the bike once we got there. The reason I really wanted to ride it up there, it's about a 9-hour drive, a 9-hour ride from where I'm at in Missouri, which isn't horrible, it's doable. And I thought it would be part of the experience. I wanted to do the ride. But as we got closer, the weather was showing pretty crappy. Rain for the couple days that we were leaving to go up there. So we had a backup plan. We were either going to trailer the bike up and ride it up there or ride it all the way up there. Neither of which happened. A week before we set out to go, we got our Jeep, which is the vehicle we were going to use to tow the bike up there. Our Jeep got stolen right out of our driveway. We ended up getting it back. A couple little punk kids. They didn't drive the thing probably a half a mile. We ended up getting the vehicle back. It was found, blah, blah, blah. But they had damaged it. They went over a couple pretty rough bumps and damaged the oil pan. So I had to have that replaced. So it threw a monkey wrench into the whole trailering the bike up there kind of thing. So I thought, okay, what we'll do is we will just ride the bike and be done with it. We get about one day out and I'm watching the weather because I'm not a fan of riding in the rain. I'm not gonna be miserable and ride 9 hours in the rain and fight the weather the entire way. So as we get closer, it looks like rain the entire day from morning to night that we're gonna go. So we make the decision. We've already got the hotel booked. We're not gonna lose all that money because it's pretty damn pricey. I think it was over $300 a night for a hotel. Mind you, we're only going for 3 days. 2 nights, 3 days. We're making it a short trip, but I want to go no matter what. I want to experience it. I've heard about Sturgis for years and years. Never been in a position where we could go. We're going this year, come hell or high water. So the Jeep gets stolen, that's out. It's getting repaired. We couldn't get it repaired fast enough to be able to trailer the bike up there. As we get closer to the day before, nothing but rain, shitty weather. So we decide we're not going to ride the bike up there. We're just going to go and drive one of our cars. We're just going to drive the vehicle, not the Jeep. Just a different car, ride up there. We're still going to get to experience it. We won't get to take the bike, which kind of sucks. I was looking forward to going on a couple rides, but we'll still get to experience the Sturgis, the whole experience, you know. And it turned out being really great. A matter of fact, we're going this year in 2025. And that situation made me decide this year it would probably be in the best interest to trailer the bike up there. The reason for that, either trailer the bike up there or I'm going to ride the bike and my wife can drive the Jeep. I'd like to be able to have the bike up there and also have a vehicle up there. What we learned when we were up there is it's pretty useful having a car. Early in the mornings, it's cold out, that kind of shit. I think it would be in our best interest to trailer the bike up there so that we have the bike, we can go on rides, that kind of stuff. And then if we decide to go drinking in town later that night, we can take the car. It's a little bit safer. I'm not a big advocate of riding the bike when we've been drinking. It just doesn't end well, ever. It's super dangerous. Got my wife on the back, precious cargo, can't do it. So I think what we're gonna do this year is trailer it up there. So we have both. We have the bike we can take out to rides, and maybe in town a little bit, but later in the night or super early in the morning, because it gets pretty chilly there, we can drive the Jeep. I think it's the best of both worlds. We're definitely go 2025. We're going to be there. So 2024. We just drive the car up there. We booked a hotel. We didn't want to do the whole camping thing. That's not our thing. I appreciate a warm bed and a warm shower. Booked a hotel, and I'm glad we did. We booked one in Rapid City, which is probably about 20 miles outside of the town of Sturgis, which is exactly where I wanted to be. I wanted to be able to go into the fire, let's say, go into the heart of the beast in Sturgis, have all the fun, but still be able to step away, chill out with our hotel room, that kind of stuff. Plus, Rapid City is right next to Black Hills Harley Davidson, and they have a very big bike show there called Exit 55. Huge. It's the Harley dealership, puts on a thing, and then right next to it, there's another there's another huge parking lot. I apologize, guys. I'm just getting over a cold. It's knocked my ass in the dirt for the past week. So, we went up there, got there the first day, Rapid City, checked in the hotel room, went straight to the Black Hills, the Exit 55 party, and it was enormous. I mean, it was huge. I'll put some pictures up here on the screen. It was just a giant gathering. Tons and tons and tons of vendors. You could spend half the day there just at that rally. So we did that, and then we wanted to go into Sturgis, into the town, right into the heart of the beast, take it all in, and get the full experience, you know. So we went into the town of Sturgis. The first night, hit a few different bars, had some drinks. It was really awesome. And then the second night we were there, the second day we were there, we went out and did some drives. We didn't have the bike, so we didn't do rides, but we still wanted to go to some different places. We wanted to go to, Deadwood. We went down to Deadwood. It's just kind of a historic, iconic town that everybody goes to. The ride there was awesome. Even in a car, the drive was really nice. I could see how it would be fantastic on a bike. We're going to find out this year when we go. But the town of Deadwood, little historic looking town. Got a few casinos there. I think we ate breakfast somewhere there and just enjoyed it. They had a Harley, like a test ride trailer set up, where they had a trailer and a bunch of bikes set out there where you could test drive stuff. We didn't do that, but we went over there and checked everything out. And then the second night we had, Jesus Christ. And then the second night we had tickets to a concert at the Buffalo Chip. Kid Rock, Buck Cherry, that was absolutely fantastic. Kid Rock, that was our first time ever seeing him, and he was awesome. That was one of the greatest concerts I've ever been to. He lights it up, man. Buck Cherry was okay. Not great. It's kind of an older band. I think they called the show early. Stopped performing and said, hey, we're taking off a little early. I think that band's past its prime, let's say. But Kid Rock more than made up for it. That was an awesome concert. Fantastic. So, what are some of the bars we hit when we were at Sturgis in town? One of our favorites was the Gas Monkey bar. One of our favorites was the Gas Monkey bar. It's new. I think this year was its first year, brand new. I actually watched it on YouTube on Richard Rawlings' channel being built. So that was really cool, watching it being built over a series of a couple months and then actually getting to go there. But it was a really cool little bar. It was one of our favorites, just because it was kind of small. They had food there. We would go there. We went there a couple different times. Ate chicken wings. You hear about how everything's crazy priced at Sturgis. It really wasn't that bad. I mean, I think order of wings there was like 15, 16 bucks. A little high, but not crazy. I mean, we went to Disney World years ago, and Jesus Christ, I think it was like 70 bucks for 4 hot dogs there. So way more crazy priced. So Sturgis, you hear about everything being expensive. It's really not that bad. Beers are normal, you know, 3, 4, 5 bucks. Food, you can grab lunch places for $15, $20 a person. I mean, it's, you know, it's normal these days anyways. So it really wasn't that crazy priced. Harley shirts, stuff like that, you can get knickknacks and crap. All the t-shirts there are usually like 3 or 4 for 50 bucks. I mean, they're not bad, especially if you're used to paying Harley places. So we went there, Gas Monkey. We went there actually 2 of the 3 days we were there. It was really cool. Probably my favorite little bar. We went to the Iron Horse Saloon, Full Throttle. Full Throttle was gigantic. It's kind of out of town, but definitely recommend that place if you go there. It was huge, biggest bar I've ever been to in my life. Half of it was inside, half of it was outside. I mean, there was tons and tons of people there. There was some shenanigans going on there, wet t-shirt contest, stuff like that. But yeah, we just had an absolutely great time. And we didn't even have the bike. We were just there in a car. And it was still great. It wasn't, my wife was kind of scared it was going to be nut to butt, just packed. You couldn't move. It was going to feel claustrophobic. It wasn't that at all. There was a ton of people there, but it was really spread out. So if you're thinking about it, if you're on the fence, definitely go. It's for any motorcycle enthusiast. It's definitely a bucket list, check it off type thing. You have to go at least once. And after we went once, I'm definitely in for again. I told her when we were there, we're definitely coming next year. We've already booked the hotel, same hotel in Rapid City. And we're definitely planning on going this year. So that's my recommendation. If you have a possibility to go, absolutely go. All right, guys, that's our Sturgis story from 2024. We didn't take a ton of videos or anything or a ton of pictures. I probably will take a lot more this year just to make a video, just to make some content. But definitely recommend it.